everyone, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video it's going to be a fun one, and I'm going to be showing you my very ambitious June TBR. I am currently in a reading slump, if you don't know, hence the lack of content recently, especially reading vlogs. And so I thought I am going to just sit at my bookshelves and see what I fancy reading. Well, it turned out to be very ambitious. I probably won't get to all these, if any, I don't know. But this is the way I'm doing it this month, where I just looked at my bookshelves and see what I fancy. If you hear noise, I'm sorry. It's very hot and humid today, and so I do have all of my windows open. So I'm sorry if you hear any noise. I'll do my best to speak over it. So let's just get right into it, because like I said, very ambitious today. So the first one is my book club book pick for June, and that is This Could Be Us. We actually have two books this month, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and then this one, just because some people wanted to read Before I Let Go, but then some people already read Before I Let Go, i.e. myself, and so I thought we'll add the second one in. If you want to read both, you can. If you just want to read the one, either or, you can also. But this is the one I'm going to be reading. I'm very excited for this one. I wanted to read this during my 60 books in 60 days challenge, but I just never got round to it at that time. And so I'm hoping that I actually finally get to it, because I do really enjoy Kennedy Ryan's writing. I have only read one book by Kennedy Ryan, I believe, which is Before I Let Go, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited for this one. Then we have A Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. I feel like an Abby Jimenez will just really help me with my slump. Also, this is the last book in a series that I'm in the middle of, so I would also like to obviously get it off my physical TBR, let alone a series off of my series number, because it's just getting higher and it needs to get lower. Then we have King of Envy by Anna Huang. This is also the fifth and final book in the King of Sin series, I believe. So again, another book that I feel like would help me with my slump, but also another book that will be another series down. I'm trying to complete a lot of series, because most of the time it's just where I have one book left in a series. I.e., talking about that, which is Sable Peak by Devney Perry. This is also the last book in the series that I need to read, so I'd like to get to it, because if I can finish the series, that would be great. Again, these are also nice, quick, easy, fun reads, and so I feel like it would help me with my reading slump. And then we also have The Godparent Trap. This has been on my TBR for a while, not physically, but just generally, and I put it on my TBR last month and I didn't get to it. I didn't get to any of the books off my TBR last month, if I remember correctly. I did quite terrible, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully I'll be able to get to it this time. And then I'm doing a buddy read in Discord. We are reading Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and should be able to get this read because we have like a certain amount of pages for each day, and hopefully it'll spread over the next 2 weeks. So hopefully I will definitely get this one done. This has also been a want to read for a while, and so I'm hoping to finally get it read. Then we have the rest of this series. I can't remember what it's called, but we have the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, which I'm actually currently reading right now as we speak. Then we also have the third book, which is The Christmas Tree Farm, and then the fourth book, which is The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. And I believe that this is the last book to be with the series. So I am hoping to get all of these read, just because these are nice, quick, easy reads, and I do feel like I'll be able to get them read quite quickly. And if I can get another series down that I have already started, then that'll be fantastic. And then I'm going to quickly do a quick rapid fire of this, because this was my April TBR and I never got around to it, but I have a video planned for it, so I'm hoping to be able to do that in April, hence why I've got the books here. So we have The Fake Wife by Sharon Bolton. This has been one that I've had on my physical TBR for a little bit now, and I'm hoping to get to it. It does sound really interesting. Then we have Good Half Gone, which again has been on my TBR for a little while. Twin Crowns. I'm excited for this one, but a little bit nervous because I do believe it's YA. YA doesn't tend to be my thing, so like I said, a little bit nervous, but we'll see. I could be wrong about it being YA. I'm not too sure, but I do believe so. Then we have Great and Precious Things. I'm nervous for this one because I know it's going to rip my heart out and into pieces. Then we have God of Ruin. I'm hoping to actually get to the whole of the series, but I've had this one on my TBR for a while now, so I would like to read this one before I even think about getting to the rest of them. But funny enough, the book after this, God of Fury, is the one I'm most looking forward to. So I don't know why I'm not reading this one yet. And then finally we have The Institute. This one has been on my TBR for, again, so long. I keep saying I'm going to read it. I don't pick it up. I don't know why, I just don't. But those are the books that I'm planning on for a video. So hopefully I'll get those read. Because if I get those read, that video gets done. So we'll see. And then we also have some miscellaneous stuff from like things that have been on my past TBRs. All of these was from my TBR last time. And I want to complete all of my TBRs. So I'm really hoping to get to these this month. We'll see. This one was on my TBR last month, but it's one that I've been wanting to read for a while, and that is Out of the Woods. I would like to finish this series. I believe that this is the last book of the series as well. And then we have Swordcatcher, because every month I unwrap a book that my mum has wrapped for me at the beginning of the year and I read it, and this was April's and I didn't read it. So I need to. Then we also have Spiral. This is the second book from Collide, and I really enjoyed Collide, so I'd like to read this one. Don't know too much about it, but I know I'm going to enjoy it because I believe that it is hockey. Then we have the two Ali Hazelwood books that I haven't read yet, and that is Not in Love and Deep End. Ali Hazelwood has actually come out with a new book recently as well, so I need to get to that. I don't know when, but I'm going to focus on these first, as these are the releases that I haven't read. I'm hoping to read them in order of the release, so Not in Love and then Deep End. I'm really excited for Deep End because it's a swimmer, something to do with swimming, and it sounds really interesting, so I'm hoping to get to those. Then I'm also hoping to get to Inked and Lies. I'm also hoping to get to the other books that I own from this series as well. I would like to complete this series, but it's a very long series, but I want to at least complete the books that I own, which I think is all of them, but I could be, no, it can't be all of them. Either way, I really want to continue on with the series because I do really enjoy it. It's just the size of the book is very intimidating when you are in a reading slump. And then finally we have The Darkest Temptation. Again, I would like to get to this one because it's the last book in the series. I've been reading the series for a very, very long time, and so I would like to just get it finished, get it read. And then we have Unravel Me, which I forgot to mention, and this again is the last book in the series. I Consider Me and Play With Me, and this is, oh no, this isn't the last book actually. It's the last book in the series that I own. There is one more called Fall With Me or something that I need to read, but this is the one that I own. So those are all the books that are on my TBR. Again, I don't know if I'll get to them all. I don't even know if I'll read any of them. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. But these are the books that I fancy right now. As I was looking on my shelves, I was like, I could read these. Like I explained with one of the books, since the beginning of the year, my mom wrapped me up 12 books for me to unwrap one each month. And that is our little challenge for the year. I completely forgot to do it last month. So this month we are going to be unwrapping 2, which is very exciting. It just means I have 3 of the books to catch up on. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Okay, let's open this one first. It seems like it's definitely a paperback, but like I can't actually remember what one she wrapped. I have no idea what these could be. So this is going to be fun. Ooh, okay. This is one that I was originally trying to get, and that is Pretend You're Mine, because this is the first book in the series, if I remember correctly, and I have the second too, so I obviously wanted to unwrap this one. I'm so happy that I finally got to unwrapping it. I forgot I was actually particularly looking for this one. So this is also added onto the TBR. And then we have this book. It's very short, that's why I picked it, because obviously with me having to catch up, I feel like the short one would be perfect. So this is, we'll say this is this month's. Ooh, okay. I completely forgot about this book. It's called The Bone House, and I picked it up because I read the back and it sounded so good. So I'm very excited to read this one. Sounds like it's something different from what I normally read. So yeah, we have a cute romance and also a thriller. So those are the books that are on my June TBR. Like I said, very, 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 very ambitious. But I'm excited to hopefully get back into reading a bit more during this month. But thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave this emoji if you're watching to the end. And I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye!